friends. Hope you're doing well. So, I got a new camera. It is a 16-year-old point-and-shoot camera. It's a Canon SD 1100, something like that. It's not bad. It's fun, and it has a little flash built in, and I've been having a blast using it. I know it's trendy. It's trendy now to use point-and-shoot cameras. Apparently, like old point-and-shoot cameras, it's like a digicam thing. Is what they're calling them. And so I've been. I bought one because I was like, that was like fun. Because I've just been burnt out with photography, and I was like, I want to do something weird and different. And this is the weird and different thing I'm choosing to do. Wow, that is a dirty, dirty desk. And if you saw yesterday's video, the cat is here again. Hello, cat. She's gonna be a nuisance again, probably. Hopefully she won't try to stab me and bite me this time. But if she does, what are you gonna do? It's a cat. Anyway, yeah, so I got this. This is recommended by my friend, Matt O'Brien. He has some YouTube channels too. He's been like really playing with them a lot, and I'm like, that looks kind of fun. He does a lot more like street photography stuff. And this camera is like kind of nice for street photography. Fits in your pocket, it's real small. It's got a built-in flash, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It's like, it's just, I just like the way the pictures look. Here's some pictures to look at real quick. Wow, my bathroom makes intermittent noise like it has decided it wanted to start doing recently. But yeah, so here's some of the pictures that I've really been enjoying, that I've taken with this thing, and I've kind of been having fun with it. Yeah, I think, because I was so okay. Anyway, back up. So I've wanted a Fuji X100V since they came out, because I've had an X100. I had an X100 III, the third one. The V is the fifth one. They're on the sixth one now. The problem is TikTok got a hold of this camera, and now all these influencers need to buy it because the camera it looks cool, but it's still good. It's a great camera, but also it does a very good job of emulating film in the camera. No editing required. It just looks, the processing inside the camera is very good. And so the problem is with that camera is the X100, the X100 III, the third version. I always wanted to have a tilty screen and B, a thumbstick for finding the focus point, as opposed to, there's a couple different ways you could do focus points. Like most people's cameras, it's just, if you think about like a phone camera, you tap on what you want to focus on. That's kind of what the joystick can do. You can get it down to like just a really small point, and then you can use a joystick to maneuver that to the thing you want to focus on. Other cameras, like they'll have zone focusing. If they don't have the joystick, it's just clunky, and you have press, and you have to like recompose the shot. It's just not clean, and so it removes a layer of control, which I do not like. I want to have maximum control. But the problem is, this is like a smaller run camera because it's not a pro camera, but it's like a fun camera for pros that now all the influencers want. So it's impossible to get because it's constantly sold out. And because it's constantly sold out, now other people are hopping on to scalp it. And so you're just like, you can't win. And now they're on to the X100 VI, the sixth model, and that is impossible to find. But even the 5s are still very hard to find. And every now and then I'll see one pop up, and it's still selling. It'll be used, it'll still be for retail or more than what it retailed for. And the frustrating thing that is driving me up the fucking wall is that it'll show sometimes it'll show the shutter count on it, and the shutter count is like 2,000 photos. I'm like, this is a 5-year-old fucking camera, and you only do 2,000 photos with it. Like, why did you buy it? People want that camera. Like, it's so frustrating. I know most of the people buying these cameras are not using them, And so for them to be scalped and impossible to find is wildly frustrating. So in the meantime, I got this because it takes photos that look kind of like film, and or if there's that window that has like instant nostalgia for me and a lot of people my age built in, and it works, and it's scratching a lot of those same itches, but it is smaller. The battery doesn't last as long, which is like whatever. I've got like 4 of them. I just wish it had a USB charger somehow, you know, like a slightly newer model that had a plug-in USB charges them. But I digress. Yeah, so I've been having a blast. It's kind of like reinvigorated my love of photography, but also kind of made me wish that Omaha had more stuff going on that you could do street photography. You kind of can, but it's like you're very limited to locations and times at which you can do it. You can't just go like at noon on any given day. Like it's kind of like the weekend and like the farmers markets and, you know, a couple events here and there. So you get a couple good opportunities per month, which, you know, it's just not the same as like going to New York City and like, which the last time I had an X100, we went to New York City and I got a lot of great photos with it. I had a lot of fun. But yeah, but this is still, it's scratching the itch. I've been pulling this out at events and stuff and digging around with it, and it's been great. So I'm gonna keep digging around with it and seeing what I can do. I'm gonna try my best not to become a digicam collector, you know, and get a bunch of these, but I might buy 1 or 2 more just to have either options or backups in case when this one eventually dies or gets lost. Or hello, friend, little fuzzy baby, little fuzzy menace to society with the night zoomies. How are you doing, little kitten? Anyway, but all that stuff aside, I came up with a new idea for my dumb, stupid, arbitrary goals. It's just a parlay system, which, if you're not familiar with betting terms, a parlay is something that has like multiple legs. So you bet on. She's right behind me. Oh, I just knocked her off. I didn't know. I'm sorry. She landed on her feet. She's fine. But she like got up on the chair back, and I turned around to like see what she was doing and knocked her off. Sorry, cat. I hate me too, kitty. She seems fine though. She's still rubbing up on my leg, so she did not take that personally. Anyway, so I'm gonna allow myself to get an X100 if I take 1,000 photos with this guy, or rather keep 1,000 photos with this. So I'm ready to take. They gotta be good ones. And then I make my 500 YouTube videos, which I'm actually not doing terribly at. I think I'm at like 200 and some change right now for the year, which is more than I made all of last year. So, and now what are you doing? What was that? She just jumped from the ground to the chair back and then rubbed on me. I don't know if you can see. Probably not because the black curtain, but she's just gonna be a menace every time. Awesome. You're gonna have to stay in the bedroom. We're gonna have to close you in so you can't interrupt the videos. Just you can knock something over. Hey, please stop. Thank you. Gotta start doing a thing. Take a shot every time the cat disrupts the ASMR video, and I'm not gonna edit it out, so you guys can all just get hammered and fall asleep that way. Anyway, yeah. So if I take 1,000 photos with this, if I make the 500 YouTube videos, which I'm counting shorts, so like that has gotten a lot easier, which is probably why my production numbers are way up. And if I take and keep 50,000 photos from any of my cameras, which I'm almost at 25,000 photos, and you know the year is about halfway over, so I'm on pace for that one. I'm close, slightly behind pace on videos made, and I've kept like 175 photos with this, so not far off. It's totally doable. And then if I have to pay scalper prices, then I have to keep 2,000 photos with this. Hello, there she is, ready to be a menace. have. And okay, yep, don't shove the internet in your butthole. We raised you better than that. Just a menace. Just a total menace to society. Anyway, and now she just left the room. Great, thanks. Just get on the table, show everyone your butt, and then leave. Cats. Yeah, so if I could get those things done, then I'll allow myself to pay scalper prices for an X100, because I've wanted the X100 V since it came out. And so even if I'm paying scalper prices, it probably won't be too bad. The X106, I just don't think, I think I would prefer that, obviously, but I'll see what the prices are like. I don't think they'll have calmed down at all, but if they have, then, I'll buy one, and I'll be happy if I have the money. Money willing. But if I can make 500 YouTube videos in a year, hopefully my YouTube money will have accelerated to some degree, because right now it makes just under $1,000 a month. Not from this channel though. It's from all my other channels that are doing the heavy lifting. But I am also going to start really hammering Warhammer YouTube, so that's going to really actually kick into gear here. Starting at the midway point, July 2nd, I'm going to start making battle reports and just saying, just be like, hey, this is going to suck for a little bit, and then you'll figure it out, and then you'll figure out ways to do it better and faster, and then it might be pretty good, because the quality of Warhammer battle reports is not very high. There is a real lack of, A, production value, B, charisma, and C, I don't know what you want to call it as far as, don't have a word for it that I can, simplify, but, respect for the viewership, I guess, because, I'll watch some of these battle reports, and they'll be, 25 minutes long, and, that's the cut down version, and you're you could have made this 10 minutes, because there's a lot of, back and forth that, adds nothing to the gameplay. Commentary isn't entertaining, isn't funny, it's kind of just, two guys arguing about rules, but not in a mean way that's fun. You know what I mean? There's no drama. It's just did you and oh yeah, it's in this FAQ and and which I can kind of see the point of that is it's helpful for sometimes when you see how people resolve issues on tabletop games, but anyway, I have ideas and I'm okay, I just need to be okay with them being shitty for a little bit, and then eventually they'll get better. Or they won't, and I'll stop making them. Who knows? Whatever. Who cares? Nothing matters. Whatever. Nobody cares. But maybe it'll be cool. Maybe it'll be fun. Maybe it'll be something people will want to watch. It surprises me people want to watch those. And I made 1,000 of these fuckers, so well, who knows? We'll see what happens. Anyway, that is it for today. That's all I got. If you have any of these sitting in your closet, old cameras, put the battery on the charger, pull it out, and dick around with it. It's kind of fun how it takes kind of old shitty pictures that are there's nostalgia to them, the instant you push capture. So give it a whirl, see if you like it, and if not, that's not your thing, go dig in your closet anyway for these things, because they are selling for a premium on eBay. You probably could get near what you paid retail, and that's never going to happen again once this trend dies off. So give it a whirl. Sell some stuff on eBay.